It's an emergency. God says it's an emergency. A big tragedy is coming your way. Open this message now or you will cry. There is no time to waste. The Spirit of the Lord is speaking now, and the cry of heaven is not gentle or soft in this moment. It is loud. It is urgent. It is shaking the heavens and reaching into your very soul, warning you that danger is approaching. This is not just another day. This is not just another message. This is an alarm from the throne room of God. You must stay and hear every word, because the hand of the enemy has been moving in secret, planning to strike when you least expect it. But God is revealing it now to stop it before it happens. Please, stop whatever you're doing and listen closely. If you're scrolling, distracted, or tired, stay here. This is not coincidence. This is your divine moment of interception. The Lord is not trying to scare you. He is trying to save you. And the only reason He shows you the danger is because He is also giving you the way out. But you must listen carefully, because what is coming is not small. It will shake lives. It will shake homes. It will break hearts that are not prepared. But if you hear this and follow the voice of God, what could have crushed you will pass over you. Comment, Amen, if you receive this as a warning from heaven. You need to understand this is not just symbolic or metaphorical. The emergency God is warning about is very real. Something has been forming in the spiritual realm that, if left unchallenged, would become a disaster in the physical. For some, it's an unexpected diagnosis. For others, it's a relationship falling apart. For others, it's financial collapse, mental breakdown, or sudden betrayal. But the Father is standing in the way today and sounding the alarm because you are His child, and He refuses to let the storm hit you unprepared. That's how much He loves you. Before we go further, please like this video so more of God's people are warned and covered before the enemy strikes. This could save someone's life. God says it's an emergency because you have been walking too close to the edge and didn't even realize it. The people around you don't see the battles you're hiding. The smile you wear has been protecting them from your truth, but heaven sees beyond your strength. God has been watching your thoughts at night. The way fear sneaks into your chest when you close your eyes, the tightness you feel in your heart when you try to hope again, but disappointment whispers, "Don't even bother." He sees how tired you've been, and He's not waiting for you to fall before stepping in. He is moving now to pull you back before it's too late. This tragedy the Lord is talking about was not sent by Him, but the enemy had plans for it to hit you hard. You were being targeted. You were being watched by darkness. But God is intercepting the blow right now. He is putting His hand between you and what was sent to destroy you. That's why you feel this pull in your spirit to stay and listen. That's why your heart is beating a little faster. God is drawing you close to warn you before it happens, and He is not letting you walk blind into the fire. The same God who warned Joseph in a dream so he could protect Mary and baby Jesus is the same God warning you now. The same God who told Noah to build an ark before the flood is speaking with that same urgency. You might not see the storm clouds yet, but the Spirit sees what's forming behind the scenes. And just like He covered the Israelites with the blood of the Lamb, so the angel of death would pass over them, He is marking you today. This is your covering. This is your blood-stained doorframe. This is your rescue from what was set in motion by the enemy. Comment 1111 if you believe this is your divine covering right now. God says it's an emergency because time is running out to make the shift you've been avoiding. You've known for a while that something in your life needs to change, but comfort kept you still. Fear of the unknown kept you in places that no longer serve your purpose. But God says, if you do not move now, the enemy will use your delay against you. This is not the time to negotiate with fear. This is not the time to entertain distractions. It's time to rise. It's time to obey. It's time to move where God is leading, even if your knees shake while you do it. He is not sending this message to people who have it all together. He is calling the weary, the broken, the anxious, the confused. He is calling the ones who have been praying quietly for answers while pretending to be fine. He is calling the ones who secretly think it's too late for them. He is telling you, no, it is not too late. This emergency is not your end. It's your beginning. Because when God intervenes, what the enemy meant for evil turns into a testimony of grace and mercy. You will not cry in pain. You will cry in awe. You will not mourn in loss. You will rejoice in deliverance. But you have to stay close. Not this time. He is cutting it off at the root. This is also the time to remember the power of your words. Speak life. Speak scripture. Speak promises, not panic. Speak healing, not fear. Because your words carry the authority of the one who lives in you. You are not helpless in this. You have power through Christ to shift the atmosphere of your home, your heart, your day. Don't wait for someone else to rescue you. Open your mouth. Declare the word. Rebuke what's trying to enter your space. Your voice, filled with God's word, becomes a sword in the Spirit. Do not let what you see around you convince you that God has forgotten you. When the waters rise, remember that God walked on water. When the fire grows hot, remember He stood with 3 young men in a furnace, and they came out without the smell of smoke. What the enemy plans to use to break you, God will use to reveal His glory in your life. You will not come out of this ashamed. You will come out with a testimony that will shake the gates of hell. There is a shifting in the Spirit even as these words reach you. What was assigned to destroy your peace is being dismantled. What was whispering fear in the night is losing its grip. There's a holy fire falling, not to harm you, but to burn away every lie, every fear, every chain. And in the ashes, God is planting something new. He is building strength where there was once weakness. He is restoring trust where betrayal left a wound. He is placing His hand upon you in a way that will never leave you the same. This is your moment to return fully to the heart of the Father. Not with half your attention, not with partial surrender, but with everything. He is not looking for perfection. He is looking for those who will say, God, I don't know everything, but I give you all I am. And when He sees that, heaven moves. Angels are assigned. Miracles are released. Doors begin to open. Protection surrounds you. And what could have been a tragedy becomes the very thing God uses to draw you closer to His love. You are not reading this by accident. God chose this moment to reach you because your soul matters more to Him than any success, any plan, any pride. He would rather interrupt your routine than let you walk into harm's way. He would rather shake you awake than let you sleep through a storm. He would rather you feel uncomfortable for a moment than destroyed for a lifetime. That's the love of your Father. That's why He speaks now. Could this 7-second CIA brainwave trick be your fastest ticket to luxury? Recently leaked research shows a simple brain ritual that's allowing people to attract wealth effortlessly. Proven by 4 neuroscience labs, this technique is transforming debt into abundance instantly. Homes, cars, and vacations are just the beginning. If you're seeing this now, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. So don't silence this word. Don't treat it as another emotional message. Let it mark you. Let it stir something deep inside your spirit. Let it drive you to your knees and remind you that you belong to a kingdom that cannot be shaken. No matter what report comes, no matter what headline flashes across your screen, no matter what news reaches your ears, you are hidden in Christ. And the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it, and they are safe. Even now, as your heart begins to understand the weight of this warning, the Lord is wrapping you in peace. Not because the threat is gone, but because the one who stands beside you is greater. His presence is not a theory. It's real. It's close. It's holding you steady. You don't need to see the full picture to trust the hand that holds it. You just need to stay in step with His Spirit and walk away from whatever is trying to pull you out of alignment. Remember the story of Peter on the water. As long as he kept his eyes on Jesus, he walked above what should have drowned him. But the moment he focused on the storm, he began to sink. God says, don't let fear become your focus. Don't let doubt write your story. Keep your eyes on Him. Stay anchored. Stay grounded. Stay hidden in the secret place. That's where your safety is. That's where your clarity will come from. Your enemies will not prevail. The weapon may form, but it will not prosper. The news may come, but it will not take root. Because your foundation is not built on sand, it is built on the rock of Jesus Christ, and that rock does not shake. Heaven is fighting for you even when you cannot see it. Prayers are being answered behind the scenes. Angels are moving on your behalf. God is silencing voices of confusion and preparing to lift you out of every pit the enemy dug for you. Take this time seriously. Fast if you need to. Shut off the noise. Turn down the distractions. Wake up earlier to meet with God. There are moments in life where delays can cost everything, and this is one of those moments. What's coming is not a maybe. It was already in motion. But God's mercy is stepping in with urgency, because when He speaks, even storms have to pause, demons have to flee, and death loses its grip. There are things in your life right now that look ordinary but are deeply spiritual. The delay in your plans, the sudden silence from certain people, the closed doors that confused you, these are not random. These are God's hands covering you from what you didn't see. You thought you were being left out, but you were being preserved. You thought it was rejection, but it was divine protection. Because if God allowed everything you wanted to happen the way you imagined, the outcome would have crushed you. So in His mercy, He interrupted your steps not to punish you, but to realign you. Comment 333 to declare your faith in God's protection. You may feel surrounded by unanswered prayers, but don't let what looks like silence confuse you. God's silence is never absence. He's been working in the invisible places. He's been pulling you away from connections that carried hidden motives. He's been blocking paths that looked good, but were designed to lead you into traps. You are not being delayed for no reason. You are being prepared. And this pause in your life is not a punishment. It's a preservation. You are being hidden so you won't be harmed. There's something sacred happening beneath the surface right now. While fear is screaming loud in the world, heaven is moving quietly but powerfully. God is whispering direction into your spirit, and you must pay attention. Every nudge, every uneasy feeling, every repeated thought that won't leave, these are not random. They are God's way of steering you around what was meant to harm you. He is speaking in your spirit before the threat arrives, because He wants you to walk in victory, not damage control. You are not weak for needing God. You are not broken because you cry out in desperation. You are not less spiritual because you don't always feel strong. God is not waiting for you to prove yourself. He is asking for your surrender. That's where your power begins. The moment you stop pretending and fall into His arms, heaven moves with full authority on your behalf. Because your surrender invites His strength, and His strength has never lost a battle. This is also a time of deep separation. God is removing what cannot stay in the next season of your life. Some people, some patterns, some habits, they've been part of your journey, but they can't follow you into your promise. The separation hurts, but it's necessary. You can't carry old weight into new seasons, and the Spirit of God is being tender with you, gently pulling your hands away from things you were never meant to hold forever. It's not punishment. It's preparation for something greater. God is not only stopping what was meant to hurt you, He's also stirring up what was buried inside of you. There are gifts in you that the enemy tried to silence. There are callings on your life that fear tried to bury. But the fire you feel right now, the tightness in your chest, the tears building in your eyes, that's not emotion, that's resurrection. That's your purpose waking up. That's your spirit remembering who you are in God. You were never meant to live a life of fear and delay. You were born for such a time as this. What's the buzz behind the 7-second brain trick making headlines? A recently leaked CIA brain ritual is turning heads and bank balances. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this simple home method is turning money blocks into unstoppable wealth flow. Homes, cars, and cash are flooding in. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You may feel unqualified, overlooked, or even too broken to be used. But the emergency God is declaring is not just about what's coming against you, it's about what He's pulling out of you. Your testimony, your voice, your presence in this world, it matters more than you know. And every attack the enemy sent was to stop what God placed inside you. But it didn't work, because you're still here. You're still standing, you're still reaching for Him. This is the moment where God reclaims what the enemy tried to steal. Your peace is coming back. Your joy is being restored. Your clarity is returning. The cloud of confusion is lifting. And it's not because your situation has changed yet. It's because your spirit is waking up to the truth that God is with you. And when you realize He's here, you stop fearing what's next. Sometimes the tragedy isn't an event, it's living your life without the fullness of God's presence, and He won't let that happen to you. Not now, not when the world needs your light. Not when people around you need your faith, not when your family needs your prayers. That's why God is calling you back to Him with this urgency, because someone else's breakthrough is tied to your obedience. Someone's freedom is waiting on your surrender. You're not just being saved from something, you're being saved for something. The enemy wants you distracted. He wants you exhausted. He wants you too tired to pray, too wounded to believe, too numb to hear. But God says no, not this time. You will rise again. You will pray again. You will believe again. You will move forward again. This time, the ending will be different, not because you are stronger, but because you are walking with the one who holds every outcome in His hands. The Spirit of the Lord is saying, prepare your heart, return to your first love, worship like you've never worshipped before, cry out in the secret place, fast, listen, obey the smallest nudge. This is not just a season to survive, it's a holy moment to realign. God is doing a deep work, and the sooner you yield to it, the more protected you'll be when the shaking comes. There will be shaking. But there will also be glory. There will be storms. But there will also be stillness. And those who are hidden in the heart of God will feel the wind, but not be moved. You will see it happen around you, but you will be preserved within it. Because the name of the Lord is your refuge. His promises are your anchor. His word is your shield. God is sealing something in your spirit as you listen. He's building a wall around your mind. He's sending angels to guard your steps. And every lie of the enemy that tried to convince you that you were alone, forgotten, or unprotected is being crushed under the weight of his truth. You are chosen. You are seen. You are covered. You are safe. Right now, in this sacred moment, God is reaching deep into the parts of your life that no one else knows are broken. You have learned how to function through pain. You've learned how to smile while silently suffering. But the Spirit of God has not overlooked what you've had to carry. He saw the silent nights where you laid awake trying to hold it all together. He saw the battles behind your eyes even when your words told others you were fine. That's why this message is not casual. It's not soft. It's heaven shouting to your soul that you don't have to live like this anymore. Comment 555 if you believe this is the turning point you've been waiting for. There is an urgency in heaven because there has been a delay in earth. You've been holding on to things God asked you to let go of. You've been praying for change but avoiding the instructions. You've asked God to protect you but refused to disconnect from what's been hurting you. And the Father, in all his mercy, is standing at the doorway of your heart saying, "Enough, it's time. I will not allow you to keep walking in circles while your purpose is waiting." The tragedy isn't always an attack from outside. Sometimes the real emergency is the slow death happening within, losing faith one disappointment at a time, burying hope because it hurts to believe again, settling for survival when you were called to thrive. But God is placing his hand on your chest right now, breathing life back into places that felt dead and calling you to rise. He will not let fear win. He will not let shame win. He will not let trauma have the final word over your story. This is the hour where God is restoring the vision you lost. The enemy tried to blur your future by flooding your present with chaos. You stopped dreaming because dreaming felt dangerous. You stopped expecting good things because disappointment hurt too much. But the Lord is clearing the fog. He is showing you again what he promised. He is reminding you that his plans have not changed just because you've walked through pain. His covenant with you still stands. His promises are still active, and he is ready to fulfill what he spoke over your life. You must silence the voices that have been leading you away from God's truth. This is not a time to listen to opinions. This is not a time to be led by feelings. This is a time to anchor yourself in the word of the living God. What you feed your spirit in this season will either strengthen your faith or sabotage your future. Be careful with what you allow into your ears and into your heart. The enemy is subtle. He plants confusion through whispers. But the Spirit of God brings clarity, peace, and power. What if just 7 seconds could flip your entire financial life? A shocking CIA leak has revealed a powerful brain ritual that's helping ordinary people wipe out debt and attract wealth beyond imagination. Backed by 4 cutting-edge neuroscience labs, this at-home breakthrough is turning everyday lives into dreams, luxury cars, beautiful homes, endless vacations. But this secret may vanish soon. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. You are not in this moment alone. All of heaven is watching over you. The angels of the Lord have been assigned to war on your behalf. Even now, there is movement happening in the spirit realm that your natural eyes cannot see. God is shifting things in your favor. He is rerouting what was headed toward you. He is breaking the assignments of darkness before they reach your door. Because you are his, you are marked, you are covered in his blood, and no weapon formed against you will prosper. There's something holy happening right now. Can you feel it? That quiet strength settling in your spirit? That's not emotion. That's not coincidence. That's the presence of God resting on you, confirming to your soul that this word is for you. Every time your heart beats a little faster while reading, it's the Spirit saying, yes, this is for you. This is your moment. I'm talking to you. He is exposing the lies that have held you hostage for too long. Lies that told you you're not enough. Lies that told you you've missed your chance. Lies that told you you're too broken to be healed. But the Lord is rewriting those lies with truth. You are chosen. You are enough. You are still right on time. God doesn't look at your wounds and walk away. He kneels beside you and begins to heal what you thought would never be whole again. The storm that has been surrounding your life is not a sign that God has left you. It's proof that something powerful is about to be birthed through you. The enemy always fights the hardest right before breakthrough.